So here's what I've seen over the years in terms of vision and how that comes into play in fulfilling your purpose. So vision, so many people get vision and goals confused. Vision is not your goal, and goal is not your vision. So here's the key difference that I've seen over the years where it's actually caused people to stumble and get lost along the way. So one of the first things is that your vision actually never changes. Your vision is firmly planted and rooted in your purpose. And once you understand why you're here, so your purpose, if you've missed some of the other videos that we've done on this channel, your purpose is actually why you're here, not what you do. Your purpose is a why, not a what. What you do has to align with why you're here, or you're definitely going to be devalued where you long to be valued. But your purpose is a why, not a what. So within that, your vision is a natural extension of why you're here, because it's actually your purpose being fulfilled in a very particular way, in a very particular area of your life and of the lives that you are impacting on a regular basis as you step in to serve them and fulfill your purpose. So goals and vision are very, very different, but the key thing in that is that they work together to ensure that your purpose is actually fulfilled. So your vision is actually where you're leading other people as you fulfill your purpose. And goals are things that you need to accomplish along the way in order to fulfill the vision and ultimately fulfill your purpose and meet that specific need that you're here to meet in the lives of those that you lead and serve every single day. So one of the key things about vision that I've learned over the years, and specifically I learned this from the Bible, is that people without a vision actually perish. They perish. And what I've come to understand, is that yes, it can be life and death, but also it can just mean that they lose their way. They at the end of the day, they perish simply because they were unable to accomplish what it is that they had been called to accomplish. And the vision acts as a tool for us as we fulfill our purpose to actually focus where we're looking. So I often use this analogy. Imagine yourself standing in front of this target, and that target has a red bullseye on it, and you're standing there with a bow and an arrow, and your job is to hit that bullseye head on and to make sure that it gets into that. So that is actually your vision. Imagine that bullseye being your vision. And the challenge is to be able to hit that bullseye no matter what is going on in your life, no matter what is going on in your company, in your family, in your community, in your country, no matter what. The goal is to hit the target and to hit the bullseye. And it's holding that vision in place that actually helps you achieve it. So one of the key things in terms of discerning your vision, understanding what your vision actually is there's two things. First, your vision never changes. What changes are goals. That's one of the key differences between vision and goals. Goals change all the time. Goals are simply just meant to get you up off the couch, get you moving in a very particular direction to achieve a very specific vision and ultimately to fulfill your purpose. So within that, your goals are going to change every time. Imagine this. We walk into a room full of people and that we're leading and that we're serving. And we walk in and we say, okay, everyone, we've lost our vision and we need to sit down and we need to figure out what our vision is going to be moving forward. Okay, that's scenario number one. Scenario number two, we walk into that same room and we say, okay, everyone, we are going to come together and today we're going to figure out some goals to move us forward. In either of those situations, the result in terms of the experience of those that you say that to is very, very different. If you walk into a room and you say, okay, everyone, we've lost our vision, or we need a vision, or we're not sure what our vision is, so let's figure out what that is. People temporarily panic to various degrees. They panic because no one wants to go blind. No one wants to actually lose their vision, because we all know inherently that if we lose our vision, bad things can happen. We can end up in the wrong place, doing the wrong thing with the wrong people, completely wasting our life, completely wasting our resources as a company, as a community, as a country. No one wants to be responsible or to be a part of that experience. Now flip it on the other side. Everyone knows the value of setting goals to move others towards a very specific direction. That is the key difference that I've seen over the years, that people panic when they lose their vision. If they don't have a goal, that's totally fine. They can set a goal and they can move in the right direction. Now, the challenge is that to make sure that your goals are rooted in fulfilling your purpose. Otherwise, you can achieve some good things, you can achieve some great things, but not necessarily the right things. So that's one of the key differences, is that vision never changes. Goals change all the time and are meant to change, because as you step out into achieving a goal, you get more information. Therefore, you tweak the goal to better align with fulfilling your purpose and achieving your vision at the end of the day. So here's one of the things. Once you clarify your purpose, the next logical question is, okay, now I completely understand why you're in my life, or why I would buy from you, why I would hire you, why I would come to you for advice. But as you give that advice, or as I buy that product or service from you to help answer that need in my life, where does that actually lead me? That's where your vision comes into play. So your vision is actually never going to change, because it's the natural progression, it's the natural outcome of your purpose being fulfilled. So here's how you figure that out. Once you understand what your purpose is and why you're here, then just simply ask, okay, well, what is that purpose fully realized? That's your vision. Whatever that language is that describes your vision, that's your vision. And ideally, you want to get it down to 3 to 7 words, simply because that's going to challenge you to get it so specific and put it in the structure of to, like leading me to where. That's ultimately the structure that you want to express your vision in. And then that couples with your purpose to share why you're here and where you're leading people. So here's my example. I'm here to help you realize your purpose to shape this culture to serve. So my purpose is I'm here to help you realize your purpose with the vision of shaping every single culture that I can, to make sure that each person within that culture is serving, and serving by fulfilling their purpose with those that they're serving and leading every single day. So that's a quick example. We here at Servant Development, our purpose is to transform you, just plain and simple, to transform you with a vision to fulfill your purpose. So we transform you to fulfill your purpose. That tells you why we're in your life, in your company, in your community, in your family, in your country, where we can help. We can help transform you. Well, where does that lead? It leads to you fulfilling your purpose everywhere that you're called to serve. That's how purpose and vision work together. They clearly delineate where you are, why you need some help, where you need some help, and then ultimately where that's going to lead as you step in to get that help. So hope that helps in terms of defining the difference between vision and goals, because so many people get confused in that, and they're actually setting goals thinking that they're setting a vision, but they quickly realize that there's more to it than that. And that's where we get this confusion of, oh, we need a new vision. You don't need a new vision. You need to figure out what your vision is, and then figure out what the goals are to help you achieve that vision and ultimately help you fulfill your purpose at the end of the day. All right, we'll see you in the next one.